The amputees, they're always surprised to hear that this is a 3D printed foot that has flexibility, is robust. They're like, this is kind of weird, but it's always a smile, like it's a good weird. And as an engineer and as a human being, I enjoy that process, is to be able to provide technology or tools to someone that will enrich their lives. And without 3D printing, this wouldn't have been possible in a small country like Jamaica. My name is Patrice Johnson. I'm the CTO of Livity Technologies, and I use the Lulzbot TAS workhorse to make 3D printed prosthetic feet. Livity Technologies specializes in prosthetics and exoskeletons. A few years ago, I was approached by the Chief Medical Officer in Jamaica, who's an orthopedic surgeon, and he's responsible for amputations and amputation care. The main clinic that manufactures prosthetic feet ran out of funds and materials, and so for a period of around 6 to 8 months, there weren't any prosthetic feet being fabricated in the country of 3 million people. And he said, this can't continue. We have to do something about this. The amputees that I was trying to design for are Jamaicans from all walks of life. They wanted to be able to walk up hillsides, they wanted to be able to walk on uneven terrain in environments like a riverbed, they wanted to be able to go to the beach with it, and they wanted to be able to at times run. The doctor also wanted to be able to fabricate and produce these feet locally. 3D printing was the only option to make that a reality. In the last 2 or 3 years, carbon fiber has become an option, as well as you have the 95A sure hardness polymers like Ninja Flex, which we use quite a bit in this prosthetic foot. The nice thing about the Lulzbot TAS workhorse is I can prototype the parts in PLA, I can test to see that the fits are right, I can test to make sure we have the range of motion correct. And then for the beta units that we're going to evaluate in the field, I can print in carbon fiber and I can use the Ninja Flex components as well. And we have all of this capability in one machine that fits on the desk in my lab. Jazan lost her foot to osteocarcinoma when she was 11 years old. She is what I would consider an expert evaluator. She might say to me, I want this changed. The great thing about having the Lulzbot printer is that I'm able to have a new design to her within a few days. And sometimes she's like, ooh, I like this, which is, to me, is as good as it gets. A lot of them have heard of it, but to actually be wearing something which is functional and 3D printed, there's always that bit of excitement that I'm living in the future. I appreciate seeing that spark in somebody's eye when I see that. My name is Patrice Johnson. I'm the CTO of Livity Technologies, and I use Lulzbot 3D printers.